Welcome to the how-to video for performing an exam on the Sonosite MT. To begin scanning, tap the Scan button on the startup screen. Tap the upper depth control to decrease the displayed depth, or tap the lower depth control to increase the displayed depth. You can adjust the gain on your system in several ways. Use the gain slider to adjust the overall gain. For fine control of the gain profile, adjust the TGC sliders that appear when the gain slider has been adjusted. Or use auto gain to automatically balance the gain. Many of the system's image controls are available using the touch panel. You can view more controls and even optimize the placement of the controls to suit your needs. For example, tap the different options on the orientation control to adjust where your orientation marker is on the image. The Optimize tool changes frequency when scanning shallow or deep structures. The options available are transducer and exam type dependent. Pen increases penetration of the ultrasound beam. Gen balances resolution and penetration. Res will optimize for the near field and favors resolution over penetration. Now that we've optimized the image, let's freeze it by tapping the Freeze button. When the image is frozen, you can take a measurement. Watch the help video Taking Measurements for more detailed instruction. Now let's change to M mode, which provides a trace of the 2D image displayed over time. Using the monitor touchscreen, slide the M line to the desired spot, then tap M again to activate. Press the Freeze key once you have a complete trace. You can then drag the Cine buffer to go back and forth in time on the M mode trace. Press 2D to return to B mode. Tap C to activate Color Doppler, then adjust the color box size and placement with your finger on the touch monitor. You can tap the box and drag to reposition the box, tap and drag the corner to resize the box, and swipe in a horizontal direction below the color box to steer the box. Use the Color Scale control to change the color PRF scale. You may need to tap the More Controls button to find the control. To change to Color Power Doppler, tap CPD on the Color Type control. You can use CPD to detect low flow velocities. Tap D to activate the Doppler trace. Tap and drag the D line on the touch monitor to position the D line. Swipe horizontally in either direction on the touch monitor to steer the D line. Use the Gate control on the touch panel to adjust the size of the sample gate. To correct the angle of the gate, use the Angle Correct control on the touch panel. You may need to tap the More Controls button to find the control. Tap D again to activate the Doppler trace. Press the Freeze key once you have a complete trace. You can then drag the Cine buffer to go back and forth in time on the Doppler trace. You can also tap on the image above the trace to select it and use the Cine buffer to go back and forth in time on the 2D image. If you are performing an in-plane needle procedure, try the Needle Profiling tool. Needle profiling can help visualize the needle automatically at shallow, medium, and steep angles. Select the Needle Profiling option based on the orientation of the needle to the orientation marker on the side of the transducer. Use the left option when inserting a needle on the same side as the orientation marker of the transducer, and use the right option when inserting the needle on the side without the marker. Insert the needle aiming perpendicular to the dotted line on the touch monitor. If you have an optional printer and it's connected to power, you can print an image while scanning by selecting the Print option from the touch panel. If you're using a tool that is unfamiliar, you can press the Eye information icon on the top right of the tool to see a description of that tool's function. Now it's time for you to explore on your own. Watch the how-to videos on the Sonosite Institute or refer to the System User Guide for more information.